college baseball time. We're going to do, I like the way we did this the last time, Colin, when we did like team of the week, player of the week, like stadium of the week, like we're just a bunch of things of the week. And I have a couple of things to go along with each one of those, but I want Colin to be in the driver's seat on this one. I want Colin to start with his team of the week, and then we can go around and talk a little college ball.
Well, there's a couple things to unpack here for me because I've been able to go to the Navy baseball game, so that's been a blast. But the team of the week for me this week is Wake Forest. And this is a team I just been kind of following here. They're number 2 in the country now. They won their first 13 games. They just won a huge series against Notre Dame. Big series coming up versus Miami and Clemson. Obviously, that's ACC play. Tommy Hawk, 82 at bats. He's hitting a 439 average. The dude is balling. And then Brock Wilken, 13 home runs leading the team. So I like where the team's at. They're a fun team to watch. Obviously, LSU can be the team of the week every week. So they're absolutely loaded for me in the team of the week, Wake Forest.
I like it. My team of the week, and this is because I saw a really cool clip of this over the weekend. It's the UCF. It's UCF baseball. They've won 5 in a row. And the clip that really made me see them and just like check in on how they're doing was on like Saturday, March 18th. Like their third baseman, Andrew Brate, game-winning grand slam or like a go-ahead grand slam against Dartmouth. And I was like, wow, these guys are red hot. 5 in a row. Check them out. American Athletic Conference legends, UCF. Gold.
AAC.
Is it what kind of Knights are they? Or are they just the Knights?
The Knights.
Yeah.
Knights.
So that is mine. Jack, did you have a team that you've had your eye on?
Yes, the Texas Longhorns are my team of the week. They are back. They have rallied off. They're on a win streak right now.
Back.
8-game win streak. They've taken down Manhattan, which is coached by former Penn State Abington head coach manager Dave Miller. And then North Dakota State, New Orleans. They've got Incarnate Word today, which looks like it might have been postponed because it was supposed to be played at 6:30, and there's no stats for it yet. But
that's college ball for you.
They've just have been killing it. They started off weak. They're 14-7 now. Longhorns are making a push.
The Jack Connell of Texas baseball fell asleep at the wheel and the stats. Sorry, I had to go watch the Penn State Abington game on ESPN3.
Oh, wait. And so it turns out they didn't show on the website. It's the live stats. They're beating Incarnate Word 11-4 in the top of the 6th.
Oh, the big Tuesday night games. Because of my schedule, right? I can get up in the morning and have coffee and like I don't have to go to work, right? I work out at whatever, 10, 11, 12, do the podcast stuff. So I pop on replays the night before college baseball and just watch them. It's great. It's fantastic. I know I feel like an old man doing that, but I love it. I'm all in on I love this segment. It's tremendous. What else we got, Jay? I'm jacked up.
That ESPN Plus subscription coming in clutch at the Thompson house.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry. I know it's $1 million subscription. You know, NFL budget around here, you know, what's that, $8 a month? Killing me over here. That and Peacock. Got to watch my Spurs.
The next thing I had was just like player of the week. I found a really cool one, but Colin, we'll start with you.
Player of the week for me is Brandon Sprout. And before we make this for the clip, Sprout, Sproat, Sprout.
We're going to get made fun of either way. Tennessee baseball fans are still mad at me for mispronouncing Chase Dolander.
Player of the week for me is Brandon Sprout, pitcher, Florida Gators. 5th start of the season, produced one of the greatest pitching performance in the history of the Gators program against Bama. This was last weekend on March 16th. Complete game, 1 hit shutout, and really the 1 hit was a single in the second. He walked 2, a career high 11 batters retired to strike out. I mean, the guy's an absolute beast. 106 pitches is a lot for a college pitcher to complete the full outing, and just an absolute beast and a big win, 3-0 versus the Crimson Tide. So for me, the player of the week is Brandon Sprout, an absolute stud pitching appearance for him. And the Gators are really shooting up and now are 3rd in the country. When people I talked to were saying, I don't know how the year's going to go. The bats are hot. No one scares me in the lineup. Not so fast. Really, after that Miami series, a lot of emotion, a lot of passion. Gator baseball is trending in the right direction, 3rd in the country.
I love it. Chomp, chomp. My player of the week, it's also in the SEC. It's their hated rival. It's Ethan Petrie of the South Carolina Gamecocks. In a four-game week capped off, they swept Georgia on the road. Petrie went 9 for 16 with 3 home runs and 7 ribs. And in the opener of the Georgia series, 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. This guy's batting .458 on the season with 9 homers and 31 RBIs. I think he's an infielder. I also might have seen him listed as pitcher. So if that's the case, that's awesome. But I want to give a shout out. Go Cox.
All right. My player of the week, we are going to move from the SEC to the United East Conference from Division III baseball. We're going to Brandon Hightower is my player of the week. Brandon Hightower is one of only 2 players in the entire NCAA D1, D3 with a 0.00 ERA with 20-plus innings pitched. He has 27 strikeouts in 20 innings pitched, and he has been killing it this year as a starter for Penn State Abington. Have to give my boy some props. Listen, just even without the Penn State Abington connection, he's killing it.
That's 5 Penn State Abington shout outs in one 24-minute show. All right, continue, Jay. What do we got? Congrats to you, buddy. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm happy for him. Making fun of job.
There are still more coming. I hope you realize this.
That's good. It's fine. I'm a Navy baseball guy, so be ready for that. That's coming soon.
I had this as moment of the week, but Colin, you may have added what did you want to call this instead of moment? Just like
no, I put it moment of the week.
Oh, you put it as moment? Okay. Well, what's your moment of the week?
Yours was news of the week. The moment of the week for me was, and it was really cool to go to this game. We live right near the Navy baseball stadium, 15-minute walk from the house. So it is the, let's see, bottom of the 6th, Navy baseball, Bucknell, Patriot League action. Love it. Beautiful day in Annapolis, overlooking the Severn River and the Academy. Little Navy baseball, so much fun. It's 6'6", 6'5", bottom of the 6th. Colin Smith ties the game up with a bomb shot, wind blowing out. Awesome. Next inning, again, 6-6. It is the first game of a doubleheader, so they play 7 innings. Okay? It is bases loaded. 6-6, top of the 7th. And who comes to the mound? Brock Murtha. Okay? Bases loaded. This isn't some pitcher they're bringing in from the pen. This is the third baseman. They bring the third baseman in because they're playing 4 games in 2 days or 3 days. They bring the third baseman in. Shout out to my man, Brock Murtha. Full count, strikes the guy out. Navy baseball goes nuts. Absolutely nuts. Next inning, bottom of the 7th, Henry Mitchell steps up. Boom, Yahtzee, home run, walk-off. So Navy baseball entertaining as hell, 7-6 walk-off with a man coming off third base with the bases loaded who didn't even pitch and struck the guy out. Unbelievable finish and moment of the week for me.
Damn. It was not even a pitcher, just the third baseman.
Third baseman. Patriot League ball, baby.
That's incredible. Mine's not like a singular moment. It's like a 3-game series that I was reading about. It goes to Vanderbilt baseball. We hear all this talk about this is LSU's year. LSU runs college baseball. But Vanderbilt over the weekend reminded everybody that they're still the elite of the elite because they swept the Ole Miss Rebels. The Ole Miss was one of the best offensive teams in the country. And in a 3-game set, Vanderbilt outscored them 27-4. So Vanderbilt's pitching's red hot right now. And the bats came alive too. So shout out to Vandy boys because they just want they want to remind everybody that they can still play ball too. So that's kind of my 3-game series week moment, whatever you want to call it. Jack, what's Penn State Abington up to?
Yes. So my moment of the week, it is, I don't know how to phrase it because it technically didn't occur in college, but it is massive for Division III college baseball. So Ryan McCarty, who had the NCAA Triple Crown this past season, led pretty much all of Division I, Division III, every single hitting statistic. He signed with the Blue Jays. He's been part of their organization. He's been with the team for spring training. They brought him up. He had an RBI single off Aaron Nola this past week. So he has been killing it for Toronto and is quickly rising up the ranks there and showing the entire world. Doesn't matter what division you play in college baseball, you got a shot at the pros. So I thought that was massive for Division III. again, regardless of my affiliation. But that is my moment of the week.
Good stuff,
That's
Jack.
cool. Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up. Actually, no, we have a couple more. Stadium of the week.
Look no further than Terwilliger Brothers Field at Max Bishop Stadium. Full salute to the midshipmen at Navy. This stadium is awesome. It really is. Again, I walk to it. We've gone to a game once a week. We've gone to 3 or 4 games. It's been great. Whether we go for an inning or we go for multiple, it's really cool. They just started selling beer at the stadium. Fun fact. They also have a fan club of parents that are getting after it. I mean, Blackstone, grills, smokers. You look up in the stands, they got food up in the stands. The top row, there's a whole little section right next to the field there. There's like picnic tables that are like for the stadium seating. There's a whole standing area that's like a platform that we stand on and look right down onto the field. You're looking at the church on beautiful Navy's campus, and then you're looking at the Capitol building right to your right. Turf field with the dirt base pads. I got some really cool information. The Nats played there a couple of years ago, and the Nats stepped up and kind of made the field MLB regulated. They repadded the walls, put dirt at the bases. So I think it's a really cool stadium. It's quaint. It's quiet. It's right on the Severn. It's a great location to walk from town. You got the people, the crew teams rowing right by the field. It's just something about it. And the Patriot League's cool. So you got a bunch of games during the week. If you're in Annapolis for the weekend, check out the stadium. I think you're really going to like it.
Always wanted to go. Driven past it a million times. Gonna have to do it this year. This has to be the year. I didn't realize like it was that cool. And they serve Miller Lite there too. So it literally has it all. I like that. Well, yours is Navy baseball. My stadium of the week, it's going to go to Tucker Field at Barcroft Park, the home of the George Washington University Colonials. I went to my first game there a couple Saturdays back, hung out in the press box, walked around. It's one of the nicest stadiums, I think, in the A10 is what they said. It's been renovated a ton in the last like 5-10 years. So they have like a new clubhouse and the field is brand new, and it's it's just like a brand new 500 seat. Like it's a good time. So it's not in the district. It is in Arlington. So it's not that conveniently located to where the school is. But if you catch a bus or drive out there to a game, it's a fun time. So I wanted to give a shout out to GW. Jack.
We will. All right. So this isn't Penn State Abington, but we are staying in Division III. It is the Muncie Bank Ballpark at the historic Bowman Field, which is the second oldest minor league stadium in baseball, but it's the home of Penn College out in Williamsport. So a lot of the events that you would see in Williamsport relate to Little League World Series, not necessarily Little League World Series, but like if there's concurring MLB events, like I think like the Phillies played a game there 2 or 3 years ago, they play at that field. Beautiful stadium, beautiful field. It's just an incredible spot, one of the most historic places in baseball. And it's just a real niche spot that I don't think many people know about besides the field that they don't actually play on, which is the Little League World Series.
Great stuff, Jack.
I like that. Jersey of the week I think this might be the last one here as we kind of wrap up. Some fun ones. Colin, what's yours?
Yeah, we had to add jersey of the week, Justin, because I've come obsessed with college baseball jerseys. Why not? They're unbelievable. They're cool. If you go to fanatics.com, shout out to Jack's favorite website, and check them out. There's some really cool ones on there for sale and just really good stuff. I love them. So the jersey of the week for me this week is the Carolina Blue North Carolina Tar Heels jersey. It is a beautiful, beautiful jersey. There's tons. I didn't know what to pick and where to start because I own 3 of them, and I didn't even name one because I don't own a Carolina Blue jersey. But the Carolina Blue Tar Heels jersey is my jersey of the week this week.
It's the best color in sports. Like Carolina Blue, it's just like it looks good on literally everything. It goes with literally everything. That's a great pick. I'm going to stick in that same realm. I'm going to go with the Tulane powder blue. It's got twin pelicans on the bat, so it looks like the St. Louis Cardinals uniforms. Just like that powder blue with like the green pinstripes. It's just, you wouldn't think that powder blue and green would look great together, but they do somehow. So I wanted to give a shout out to Tulane. I will have to check out fanatics.com and see if I can't get one.
I'm making the jump back to Division One into the SEC with Ole Miss. Specifically, I'm just a sucker for the powder blue on red, like the Cardinals alternate / throwback. I think, well, I don't know what that would be considered. It's one of my favorite jerseys in the MLB. The Phillies, obviously, a little bit different shades there, but the Ole Miss, that bright red on the baby blue, the football version of it is incredible. So those are mine. They got the nice red helmet and the red Ole Miss text on the baby blue. It's perfect. I don't even know what I could change to it. That is my jersey of the week.
I think we as a unit just like powder blue.
You just went all powder blue right there. I love it. The
People
blue
are gonna be
wave,
like, yeah.
I think the powder blue will throw you off a little bit when you go to New Orleans and you go to the green wave and everything's like green, like that navy that forest green, excuse me. And then you like look and you're like, oh, there's powder blue in there. There's like yellow and there's like funky colors there. But that's a cool little campus. They have a bar in the end zone there of the football stadium, a glass bar. You can like sit and it's like bulletproof glass, so you can like run into it when you play. Cool little baseball stadium. It's good stuff. Love the American Athletic Conference. It's a shame the really good teams are leaving it, but hey, it's a good chance for these schools that are doing well, like a Charlotte, to step in and join the conference.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, I always wanted to go to New Orleans, but going to Tulane, just feel like that would be a really, really cool experience. Watch any of their sports play.